You mentioned that this is a migration of policy in short order from the CDC, and it's become sport to dunk on the CDC, of course. This is a setup to playing for you a fellow physician, loosely put. He's an eye doctor turned senator. Here is Rand Paul tonight on Fox News.
There's not a shred of truth to any of the self-mitigation, distancing, all the things they've told us. None of them is there any evidence that any of it has worked to mitigate. The only thing that has slowed down the virus has been the vaccine and natural immunity.
So, Doctor, turns out staying home, staying away from people, wearing a mask, if we had just listened to him, we could have done without that the whole time.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad I didn't listen to him. I'm glad I had a number of people around me in my community that didn't listen to him, and many Americans who didn't. In fact, the only reason we did not see the cases that we could have seen were because of measures like putting in mask mandates, encouraging people to stay at home. And frankly, Brian, we talked at the beginning of this pandemic during the Trump administration at how much they fought those mitigation measures and did not put any of that into place or give guidance to schools, businesses, et cetera. So I think simply put, obviously the vaccines are incredibly effective, more effective than distance or some of the other things that we've done. It doesn't mean that those things did not have measurable effect. We've seen that in studies with facial masks. We've seen it in studies with air quality, by the way. So I want to emphasize the CDC acknowledging that this is an airborne virus was not overnight. It was an accumulating body of evidence. And that's why telling people to go outdoors and having that safety of being outdoors where you don't need masks is incredibly important, even for vaccinated people and unvaccinated people. No masks necessary. So I think those are the kinds of things. Science in an evolving pandemic is something that we're all learning how to communicate better about. That communication from Senator Paul is totally misleading and frankly irresponsible. But vaccines are our way out of this, Brian. And so, that's the bottom line.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.